Good evening. Thank you for joining Lori Marchi. I'm going to look for some materials, OER, for agriculture business. If I go to Google, is the site that I have found to be most beneficial for me at this point. And I have simply been doing Google OER, agriculture, business, management, information. And I can go to Agribusiness OER Commons. I've been using this one, and I've also been using the OER tools for agribusiness, but I'll go into this one currently. There is not a lot of agriculture business models. There are a few. There are a lot of business models, but I've looked at several of these, and the one that I did look at was the agribusiness model for CTE. It goes over the description and the standards, and when I looked under the tags, I also clicked on agriculture business again, and it filters by subject area. And so there were not a lot of results. I didn't find a lot of things that were useful. So I went back and I refined my search one more time on Google. And when I went back into Google, I searched OER agriculture business. And I kept scrolling down, and the best thing that I could find was library resources by colleges. And this is updated pretty regularly, January 28th. When I went into this, I did find some information that I could use. Looking at applied arts under agriculture. As I scrolled down, it gave me a few options, but still nothing that I could find to actually replace my class book, my textbook. So I kept looking, and again, you can see that there are not a lot of things that are out there for agriculture business. Again, I used OER by discipline. And I can get into agriculture general, and the textbooks, there is nothing. So I reached out to some colleagues, and what I have found that I can do is mainly try to find some information about agriculture in general and then make it specific to agriculture, or find some business materials and make that specific to agriculture. So I also picked OER just for business, and that seemed to be much more helpful. And so then I could look at open, and I found a ton of libraries, basics, fundamentals for business, and then I could make these searches and these results actually work for agriculture business. And so I found several documents that I could use, but would have to be altered pretty drastically to put some scenarios in there for agriculture business.